Hi everybody, Jared here, back with another reading. Again, this is part 2 to my previous video with the Mercury retrograde, where it's retrograding in both Virgo going into Leo. It's going to be retrograding into Leo. Again, this is from August 5th to August 28th. Again, when it goes retrograde into Leo, it will be on August 15th. Again, this is part 2 for the air signs, starting with Aquarius, Gemini, and then Libra. At Aquarius rising, the first card I pulled for you was the Knight of Cups in reverse with the Knight of Cups. So this will be for your Mercury in retrograde in Virgo in the 8th house, on the house of ending things, the house of death. It's also the house of baggage and therapy. You may have been going through maybe an emotional breakdown lately. Maybe your feelings haven't been very reconnected lately, Aquarius rising. What we're getting is emotional and moodiness. We also get that, maybe due to a lot of this emotional moodiness, it may be alienating people around you who you wanted to keep close, or maybe a possible person that you really love. It's considered emotional baggage, Aquarius rising, and you need to let go of that emotional baggage. The Knight of Cups in reverse is basically stating for you to learn how to express yourself more constructively. Again, with Mercury retrograde, we're talking about communication style and how you're communicating with people, and maybe this is a time to communicate. I know it's very hard sometimes for Aquarius to want to communicate or show emotions, but you're gonna have to learn how to do that, Aquarius rising, because it's very important that you learn to express yourself. Keeping it bottled up is just gonna cause more hindrance on you. The second card I pulled for you, Aquarius rising, was the Five of Wands in reverse. Mercury retrograde into Leo on the 15th. Be also retrograding your 7th house, which is the house of others, the house of relationships, everything else, everything but you. This card is basically calling you to avoid conflicts. Maybe now is not the time to be brass with the people that you care about, or the ones that are around you who are within your circle, or any of your interactions with people. Right now, Aquarius rising, it's very important that you align your head with your heart to find the best option that suits best for you, making sure that you stabilize yourself with your emotions and your moods right now. This is also kind of a card may say that because you came out of this struggle. And the previous card that I read for you was talking about emotional baggage, maybe due to a heartbreak or due to a breakup or something that has inflicted you emotionally, has put a strong suppression on you. And Mercury retrograde wants you to open that up, but also to maintain it and restabilize yourself again. Gemini rising, the first card I pulled for you was the Knight of Pentacles. This will be Mercury retrograde in Virgo in the 4th house, the house of private life and home and your roots. With the Knight of Pentacles, we're really grind that a lot of your responsibilities and that haven't probably been very exciting lately. The prospects of what you've been wanting to happen in your life have not been coming to fruition like you want them to. Maybe now's the time to put in the work. Maybe you need to start communicating with the people around you more. Again, you've been secluding yourself, maybe Gemini rising, from being around the people that you know most need. The Knight of Pentacles again states efficiency, responsibility, hard work, productivity, and routine. This is about putting in the work and about making the effort, putting the energy towards what you really want to happen in your life right now. Pentacles represent money, finances, and like stability. And if you're wanting the stability, you just gotta go forth. You have friends and family and people who maybe have been reaching out to you or have open for you to reach out to. Now's the time to reach out to them and seek comfort in them as you're learning to put in the work and put in the grind towards the things you want. Rising, the second card I pull for you is the Two of Wands. And then with the Two of Wands, it will be for your Mercury retrograde in Leo, be retrograding into your 3rd house, which is the house of communication and technical skills. It's also the house of short travels. I believe the Two of Wands is telling you to prepare to make a future or make plans before you decide to go out and about on your daily business. You probably have like a spark of inspiration right now. just don't know how to put that into effect. This is what part of future planning is important. When you do your daily routine, going out and about with your friends and families and your connections with the people around you on your daily basis, are you planning on what you're saying? Are you planning things out? Or are you just kind of gun-hoing it and like, just basically just going full throttle without any actual plans behind it? The card Two of Wands also states for you to lay the groundwork before charging forward. Again, not being too hasty and making preparations for whatever plans that you're doing in your daily life. The card also says for you to let your intuition guide you, as in to trust your spirit, trust your intuition, trust your gut feelings about certain things and your decisions that you're making. Again, Mercury will be retrograding, and what happens is when Mercury retrogrades, there tends to be a disconnection or a miscommunication between you and the world around you, and it tends to affect your daily life and loss of energy. And these are things that you need to be aware of, Gemini rising, when going into this Mercury retrograde. Libra rising, the first card I pulled for you was the Queen of Cups. This will be for your Mercury retrograde in Virgo in your 12th house, which is the house of mental health, the house of hidden things. What the Queen of Cups is basically saying is to channel that loving and nurturing side that you have, Libra rising. Libra is ruled by Venus, and Venus has a tendency to soften the heart, or has a tendency to show passion and love to those around them. Very tender-hearted, like the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups also states that there may be others around you who may need help with their mental health and they need seeking emotional help. Libra rising, maybe now's the time to be a mentor towards those people. Mercury retrograde will also be going into Leo, which is in the 11th house, and it will be the friends and hopes. Maybe your friends are needing some emotional counseling from you, and you are at a place right now, Libra rising, where you can give that to people. You can give that to those you're surrounded by, because you have been spiritually open, but also you understand tragedy and you understand heartbreak and you understand sorrow and sadness. Lena Cups also tells you never to act out of anger or be impatient, so make sure you're also regulating those negative emotions. And again, this is also calling to you, Libra rising, saying that maybe you need to seek out people who will help you emotionally, especially for your mental health. Maybe there's people that are hidden, or someone that is hidden that you haven't really taken attention towards, about whether or not maybe they can help you get through the things you are going through right now. Okay, Libra rising, the next card I pulled for you was the Hermit card. And again, this is for the Mercury retrograde in Leo, 11th house, which is the house of friends, hopes, and dreams. The Hermit card is also a card beckoning you to maybe take some time to yourself and search. Maybe there's some answers or some questions that you've been wondering about your life, or wondering about your path or what you're supposed to do right now. You may need to take time to step away from the people around you. Maybe like you're getting overwhelmed with your friends and that. I did believe I said that you should reach out to people in your previous card, but also maybe this is also some time to go into solitude. Take time to reflect on things you've been through. Maybe you need to seek some therapy and counseling, or just take some time for yourself. A lot of the answers that you may be seeking, Libra rising, may be buried within you. Again, because it's hitting your friends and hopes, maybe this will give you some time to reevaluate your hopes and dreams and things and goals that you have in life. The Hermit card, while this Mercury retrograde is going on, again, the card is also ruled by Mercury as well. And again, this is about going into yourself and your intuition and trust, and really evaluating your life's decisions when it comes to where you're going or what you're doing in life. Thank you again for joining me for this reading. Again, if you want an in-depth personal reading, you need to either DM me or comment. I do a free one for the first time. I go in depth into your chart, as well as do tarot card pulls for you. I also look at the planets and where they're at. Again, with these readings, understand that this does not include the planets that are lying in these different houses. If you need a more in-depth or more focal kind of reading, you need to reach out to me, and I can set up a consultation and set up donations accepted. And if you want, thank you so much, and live in light and dark. Bye.